Ronell Nolan, President, CEO, Health Agents for America, coming to you live, and I'm actually coming to you live on Friday. On Monday, I will be having a nerve burn on my neck and will be out for the day. However, you have an amazing group of board members that if you need immediate assistance, look on the website. All their contact information is there. So they're very happy and very willing to assist you with anything you may need. And I'll be back on Tuesday. It's just a short outpatient event. First thing I wanted to share with you is the House Ways and Means have issued a press release on the fact that they have approved legislation to help Americans save for better, affordable health care expenses. I encourage you to take a look at this, and this is, I think it was released on the 28th, but it talks about HSAs, and you know that those in Washington, and a lot of people think HSAs is the best thing since sliced bread, and in some instances it is, but in some instances the everyday person cannot afford to pay the high premium for a HSA, fund the deductible for the HSA, and then even have money left over to put into an HSA account. I've talked to several people on the Hill. You know, why don't you look at the premiums, look at the benefits, and compare it and see who it really helps. So take a look at it. It's something that is hot and heavy, especially on the Republican side. Rebecca Yates from Utah has been working very, very, very hard in her state legislature for several years, trying to get legislation passed that allows the co-pays used on a drug card to go towards your co-pay, deductible, whatever in your health plan. Recently, Washington reported that a court struck down HHS's rule that allows insurers to not count copay assistance. So this was huge, not only for Utah, but for every other state. I know I've heard it talked about in Louisiana, and I know it's talked about in other states. So very interesting. Take a look at that. That's something that you want to pay attention to. You know, I've talked about New York and the fact that Emblem Health has decided not to pay group health commissions. I was in Washington delivering letters to congressional and senatorial offices. I will be back up in Washington, not next week, but the following week, delivering more letters. And we're going to add to the fact that Fidelis Care has decided they're going to cancel the broker program. They're not going to pay commissions either. So we're going to add them to the bad list for just insurance companies that do not think agents and brokers deserve to be paid. I'm not sure what's going on in New York. I'm not sure why they don't think that our agents are important when our agents are important, and consumers deserve to have access to an expert when they're making complicated decisions with their health insurance. So if there's anything you can do to help with New York, please let me know. Mr. Sadler Hayes from New York has been working on legislation to file in New York. He's currently working on an author. Louisiana did pass a bill that says insurance companies must pay a commission, period. And this is something that needs to be passed in New York and could possibly need to be passed in other states too. But agents and brokers deserve to be paid. On the 24th and 25th of this month, I will be in Washington having dinner with Congressman Graves and Congressman Smith, that is the chairman of the House Ways and Means. Very excited about meeting him. He has been very vocal, very involved in the healthcare arena, even more so than I'm seeing things coming out of energy and commerce. We do know that there will be a finance meeting next week. So, you know, pay attention to that to see how that affects your book of business. Speaker of the House, come on, Republicans. My Congressman Scalise, has dropped out of the race, leaving Jim Jordan for Republicans. They can't seem to get on the same page, so that'll be something that we watch and try to figure out what's going on. The Agent Summit, please make sure to save that date. It will be in August 2024 in Washington, D.C. at the Willard. We will have information for you to go ahead and book your hotel, do your registration very soon, so look for that. Very, very, very important, on Thursday, 12 o'clock Eastern Time, 11 o'clock Central Time, 9 o'clock Pacific Time. Crankwheel will be doing a presentation on consent forms and their recording mechanism. It's going to be a 45-minute webinar where they're going to answer all your questions. If you're a HAFA member, you know that it's free for the first 30 days and then very minimal cost after that. But this is an opportunity for you to record your calls. They're kept for 10 years. Share your screen with your client through a text on their cell phone. Sign a consent form online as you're talking to them. So it has all the pieces and parts that we think that you may need. Doesn't mean that you absolutely have to do Crankwheel, but I encourage you to listen and see if it fits your needs. HAFA also created, finally, our finalized consent and attestation form, which is available on the Monday Morning News and on the HAFA Resource Library on the website. So our resource library is password protected for our members only. So if you do not know your password, just send me an email and I can give it to you. But absolutely check out the HAFA resource library, because there's a lot of information we put there for your use to help you succeed. So a lot of things going on. As you can see, my eye is red. I'm not sure what happened to it. I keep telling y'all I'm going to stroke out from being so fired up about everything that goes on in our industry. But I woke up like this, so I don't think I poked myself in the eye or anything, and I definitely didn't have a stroke. But I love you guys so much. I am here if you need me. I'm available as long as I'm awake. You can reach out to me. Some people reach out through Facebook, absolutely fine. Text, fine. Email, fine. I'm here for you. That's why we started HAFA, so you would have somebody that would help you navigate this crazy world, and that you'd have somebody to fight for you. You'd have a bulldog to fight for you that you didn't have to when you had questions or problems with an insurance company or with anything. You had somebody that you can go to, and that's me, and I'm proud and honored. I am absolutely proud and honored, and love you all. I really do. People ask me, how do you know all your members? We're small and mighty. We're a boutique association. We don't have every agent in the United States. We have the cream of the crop. We have the cream of the crop, and I'm proud. Until Thursday, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I look forward to Thursday. You had already had a weekend. Sorry. My weekend, your Monday. Have a great day.